Have you ever wondered how the frozen expanses of the Russian Arctic and the lush landscapes of the Brazilian Amazon could be intertwined with the economic prospects of BRICS nations? In a world where economics and politics often intermingle, we find a fascinating alliance known as BRICS. This alliance, formed in the early 21st century, comprises 5 major emerging national economies: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. Together, they represent over 40% of the world's population and a quarter of the world's landmass. This impressive alliance is not just about numbers but also about synergies, resource sharing, and collective growth. Now let's turn our attention to the intriguing ice and jungle, the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon. At first glance, these regions could not be more different. One is a vast frozen wilderness, home to polar bears and icebergs. The other, a vibrant, dense rainforest teeming with biodiversity. Yet, both regions hold immense value and potential for the BRICS alliance. The Russian Arctic, often viewed as a desolate, icy wilderness, is actually a treasure trove of natural resources. It is home to vast reserves of oil, natural gas, and precious minerals. The extraction and export of these resources play a critical role in Russia's economy, and, by extension, the economic strength of BRICS. On the other side of the globe, the Brazilian Amazon holds its own unique allure. It is not just a biodiversity hotspot but also a critical player in the global climate equation. Its vast expanse of trees absorb carbon dioxide, helping to mitigate global warming. Moreover, the Amazon region is a significant source of hydropower and holds potential for sustainable agriculture and ecotourism, all contributing to Brazil's and BRICS' economic growth. These two diverse regions, though geographically distant and environmentally distinct, are bound by their economic potential and their significance to the BRICS alliance. They are symbols of the alliance's diversity and its commitment to collective economic growth. As we delve into the benefits these regions bring to BRICS, we begin to understand the interconnectedness of our world. Imagine the vast icy expanses of the Russian Arctic, a region that is much more than just a frozen wilderness. As you venture beneath the ice, you find a treasure trove of natural resources. This icy expanse holds some of the world's largest untapped reserves of oil and gas. These potential reserves represent a significant opportunity for the BRICS nations, Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, offering them a chance to decrease their reliance on traditional energy suppliers and increase their energy security. But the benefits of the Russian Arctic go beyond just oil and gas. The melting ice is unveiling new shipping routes, specifically the Northern Sea Route. This route, which traverses the Arctic along the northern coast of Russia, offers a faster, more cost-effective alternative to traditional shipping lanes. For the BRICS nations, this means quicker, cheaper, and more efficient trade, strengthening their economic ties and boosting their global competitiveness. Then there's the impact on climate change policy. The Russian Arctic is a living laboratory, providing real-time data on the effects of global warming. As the ice melts, the region's unique biodiversity and indigenous cultures are at risk, presenting a stark reminder of the urgent need to address climate change. This gives the BRICS nations a leading role in shaping global climate policy, leveraging their collective influence to promote sustainable practices and renewable energy development. Moreover, the Arctic region also presents a strategic military advantage. Its geographical location places it at the top of the world, offering an unobstructed vantage point for surveillance and defense. For Russia, this is not just about protecting its northern borders, but also about maintaining a powerful presence in the region. In essence, the Russian Arctic is not just a barren wasteland of ice and snow, it's a strategic asset, a source of economic growth, and a beacon for climate action. The Russian Arctic, a frozen frontier, holds a wealth of opportunities for the BRICS nations. Now, let us transport ourselves to the other side of the world, to the vibrant heart of Brazil, the Amazon. A realm of unparalleled biodiversity, the Amazon is a treasure trove of untapped potential for the BRICS alliance. The Brazilian Amazon, with its dense rainforests and intricate ecosystem, is a living library of biodiversity. This rich biodiversity is not just an ecological asset but also a potential economic boon for BRICS. It offers a wealth of genetic resources that can spur breakthroughs in pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, and agriculture. For instance, the unique flora and fauna in these forests can lead to the development of new medicines and crops that can benefit the entire BRICS alliance. Moreover, the Amazon's potential for sustainable agriculture cannot be overstated. With the right blend of traditional knowledge and modern technology, the region can become a powerhouse of sustainable farming. This not only bolsters food security for BRICS nations, but also contributes to the global fight against hunger. The Amazon's role in climate change policy is another aspect that strengthens its value to BRICS. As one of the world's largest carbon sinks, the Amazon plays a crucial role in mitigating global warming. By preserving and sustainably managing this resource, BRICS can demonstrate leadership in climate action, enhancing its influence on the international stage. Finally, the Amazon is a key player in the global economy. Its resources, from timber to minerals, contribute significantly to Brazil's exports, affecting global trade patterns. Furthermore, its potential for ecotourism and sustainable businesses can add a new dimension to the economic portfolio of BRICS. The Brazilian Amazon, therefore, is not just a geographical entity, it's a dynamic hub of biodiversity, a potential leader in sustainable agriculture, a powerful tool in climate change policy, and a significant player in the global economy. It's a testament to the fact that environmental preservation and economic growth can go hand in hand, offering a model for sustainable development. The Amazon, a jewel of biodiversity and a key player in the global economy, offers untapped potential for the BRICS alliance. In this global chess game, the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon serve as significant pieces for the BRICS nations. Now let's delve into how these two regions, poles apart in every sense of the word, come together to offer a balanced set of opportunities for the BRICS nations. With Russia's Arctic, we're looking at a treasure trove of energy resources. It's a region with vast potential for oil and gas exploration, which could fuel the economic engines of the BRICS nations for years to come. On the flip side, we have the Brazilian Amazon, a region of immense biodiversity. It holds untold potential for pharmaceutical research and the development of new medicines. This diverse biological wealth could well be the key to healthcare advancements across the BRICS nations. But it's not just about the resources. These regions hold immense geopolitical significance as well. The Arctic, with its strategic location, offers Russia, and by extension the BRICS nations, a pivotal role in global shipping routes. This could provide the BRICS with considerable leverage in international trade negotiations. Meanwhile, the Amazon, with its vast expanse, offers Brazil a powerful voice in global environmental discussions. It's a voice that can influence policies around climate change and biodiversity conservation, affecting not just BRICS, but the world at large. And let's not forget the potential for sustainable development. In the Arctic, the push for renewable energy sources like wind and solar could open up new avenues for green growth. In the Amazon, sustainable practices could help preserve the region's unique ecosystem while still allowing for economic development. These regions, in their own unique ways, offer the BRICS nations a balance of opportunities. They provide resources, geopolitical influence, and the potential for sustainable growth. But they also present challenges that must be navigated with care. In the grand scheme of things, the Arctic and the Amazon are not just geographical areas, they are strategic assets for BRICS. So, what are the key takeaways from our journey through the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon? Firstly, we've seen that these regions are of immense strategic importance to the BRICS alliance. The Russian Arctic, with its abundant natural resources and emerging shipping routes, offers not only economic advantages, but also geopolitical leverage. The potential for increased trade and connectivity between BRICS nations through the Northern Sea Route is a game-changer, enhancing BRICS's influence on global trade dynamics. Conversely, the Brazilian Amazon, often referred to as the lungs of the world, plays a critical role in global environmental sustainability. Its preservation is not only essential for Brazil, but for the entire BRICS alliance and indeed, the world. The Amazon's biodiversity offers untapped potential for scientific discovery and pharmaceutical advances, and its vast resources can provide sustainable economic growth if managed responsibly. Secondly, these regions highlight the balance within the BRICS alliance. The Arctic's promise of wealth through resources and trade is counterbalanced by the Amazon's call for conservation and sustainable development. This balance reflects the diverse priorities within the BRICS alliance: economic growth, environmental sustainability, and strategic influence. Lastly, these regions underscore the potential of BRICS to shape the future. The way BRICS nations navigate the opportunities and challenges presented by the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon will significantly influence the alliance's trajectory. Will they prioritize short-term economic gains or long-term sustainability? Will they leverage their collective influence to advocate for fairer global trade rules, or will they compete against each other? In conclusion, the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon are much more than distant and diverse landscapes. They are strategic chess pieces in the grand game of global politics and economics, with the potential to significantly influence the future of the BRICS alliance. As we have seen, the Russian Arctic and the Brazilian Amazon are not just distant and diverse landscapes, but key contributors to the BRICS narrative.